We're at the 200 block of Madden Street in Shamrock, Texas. And this is an old Magnolia gas station. Here's their sign. I feel like Bill Engvall. Here's your sign. And obviously the grand opening for this gas station was on May 18th, 1929. And it has 3 Clearview gas pumps out in front of it. Now, if you don't know or don't understand about the Clearview gas pumps, years ago, they had these clear tanks where you could actually take and see exactly how many gallons were going into your fuel tank. The other idea behind them was that you could see the gas itself, so you could see if there was any imperfections, if there was anything in the gas that, you know, dirty gasoline, so it didn't clog up your tank, stuff like that. So, and it appears that Magnolia sold mobile gas. Very cool. Take a look at the inside. This place has obviously been restored at some time in the past.
Pretty neat.
They could definitely use an upgrade on their typewriter.
The old register.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, it is.
Shamrock Main Street.
Very cool. Let's see if we can't see what else is around this place. Now I'm wondering, this must have been for air, Jan, you think? Yeah, this was an airline.
That's cool.
Yeah. You get your on and off switch down there. Lever. Wow, I've never seen one like that. I guess the Magnolia gas station was also the local fire department. That's pretty neat. You know, it's a shame about old fire trucks. There's really nothing you can do with them other than display them.
Yeah.
What else could you use them for?
Recycle.
That gas station's in good shape. This gas station's in better shape than that newer model truck that just went by. That's cool. We're on Madden Street here in Shamrock, Texas, and this is the Pioneer West Museum. Now, originally, this was the Reynolds Hotel. They started construction on it in 1925. They finished construction in 1928. It was open for more than 50 years, and it primarily housed weary travelers. So a lot of people traveling through Shamrock, a lot of salesmen probably. All right, we're inside of the museum now, and this area right here was kind of a sitting area when you'd first walk in, and this was the registration area where you'd register for your room. And over here, they have a Blarney stone, a real Blarney stone from the Blarney Castle in Ireland. I'm not kissing that thing. So, but there's the certificate of authenticity for it. A couple of doctors had this stone brought over, I guess. This was the dining area of the motel or hotel. See a lot of antique furniture. Then right over here, this was the parlor. Is the parlor, I guess I should say. If we cross the hallway here, this area here that is now kind of dedicated to the postmasters and of Shamrock. This was an area where they would allow salesmen to set up with their wares that they were trying to sell when they were in town here. Today they've got all kinds of saddles, guns displayed in here. And got a lady here in period dress. Alright, they've got a story here on Bonnie and Clyde. They had robbed a place not far from here in Shamrock, and then about 16 miles out of town they crashed into an embankment and damaged their car, got stuck in the embankment. In Wellington is where the crash happened, apparently. And they've got an original newspaper from the story of their death. Would have come out the day after they died. It's an old wanted sign for a wanted leaflet. There we go. There's the house they robbed. There, looks like there's the kitchen area. Got a well inside the house. Strange. I think that's meant to be a display. Wow, look at this old kitchen. This looks like it would have been a tack room. More barbed wire. You got a bobcat down there. Now what would that have been? A beaver? Some kind of pelt of a little animal.
Badger? Yeah, badger.
I don't like badgers. Ah.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. Little a cathedral area, or what would you call a tiny one, huh?
Chapel?
Little chapel. Little chapel. Janet knows the words. This would have been a fort, Fort Elliott.
It looks like they've made all the hotel rooms into little display rooms.
Yeah, pretty cool. Different types of ammo that was used at the fort. We're going upstairs. And the temperature just got about 20 degrees hotter as we got about halfway up the stairs. When we came in, they didn't have the refrigerator or the air conditioning on upstairs, so she turned it on, but it's going to take a while to kick in. Oh my gosh, this is the room of nightmares. The dentist office. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that likes going to the dentist except the dentist. Look at the doll collection, Jan.
Yeah.
That'd give you the willies. Ooh. Got a military room here. Pearl Harbor. And the Purple Heart.
Wow.
Somebody built a chair inside of a old bottle. That took some time. Quanah Parker.
One of your family?
I don't think so. Navajo rug. Golden eagle. Wow, beautiful bird. Scary looking. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that rattlesnake.
Wow.
Oh.
Wildcat and a coyote going at it. Wow.
I wonder which one would win. I'd put my, I think I'd give that to the bobcat. What do you think?
I don't know.
He's got them claws.
Yeah.
There'd be a turkey.
I didn't know you can pelt. They do a pelt for a turkey. I've never seen that before.
Huh. All right, this is a display of space and our travel to the moon, it looks like. Sort of. Okay, it actually says from the prairie to the moon. It's a bomb site there. Alan L. Bean, astronaut in Apollo 12. He was born in Wheeler, Texas, not far from here.
Look what's on there.
A privy. Sears and Roebuck catalog.
Oh my gosh. How old that is.
Yeah.
1902? Oh my gosh.
Sure is. Somebody's using it for something other than reading, apparently. Nurse uniform. All kinds of military stuff.
That doesn't even look real. It looks plastic.
It doesn't, but is it? That's pretty heavy gauge steel that's holding it together on the legs.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I want one. Okay, so this is the upstairs parlor.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. That's kind of cool the way these had parlors.
Yeah.
This is where you'd meet the other, yeah, you'd meet the other visitors here. Find out, oh, you're a Fuller Brush salesman, huh? I'm an insurance agent. Women's beauty stuff.
Wow, this goes all the way back.
This is how Janet gets her hair so perfect.
It looks evil, man.
It does. It looks, can't tell if it's to fix somebody's hair or to electrocute them. This would have been a general store.
Look at this. 1895 Montgomery Ward. Wow.
That looks real too. That's not a.
Yeah.
No, that's got to be a reprint.
No. They had it in the wrapper all that time. Kept it.
Wow. What do we need, Jan? They got coffee over here from early 1900s. Ought to be spicy by now, or have no flavor at all. Post office boxes.
Wow.
Rubber stamps over there.
That's amazing.
Play a little checkers.
kitchen floor all creaking.
It burnt her legs off.
They can really neat stuff in here. I wouldn't have even known about this place.
Yeah. That is neat. You got a little schoolhouse here, Jan. Little schoolroom. Is this what your school looked like? I actually did. In 2nd grade, we had desks similar to that in an old school that I went to in Southern California.
With the desk, like
Yeah.
the top, right?
My desk would be the back of the person's seat in front of me.
Man.
This was the place where the men would come to talk about how terrible their wives were, right here. And then when the other wives would walk by in front of the window, they'd all whistle at her.
I guess this was an old tub to bathe in, huh?
Yeah.
1930. Pop Jolly got this tub in 1930, so it's even older than that. Wow.
Uh-oh, we got a dead guy in here.
It's neat.
Got
Guys.
1, 2, 3, 4 cowboy, 5, 6 cowboy hats, and 1 dead cowboy in here. I think this barber was a serial killer. He'd kill people for their hats.
It's a pretty neat little place.
Yeah, they got a bell, which I don't dare ring. It might,
School bell.
yeah, it might actually shake the building apart. Neat.
That's amazing. Heats them up, you know.
So this was part of this?
Yeah.
So this right here was a modern day curling iron in the early 1900s.
It's like for doing like perms and stuff too, I think. I don't know. Or temp.
It is actually called in Duchess Remote Control Helene Curless Permanent Waving Machine.
So it'd be like getting a perm.
It turned her hair gray.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be for
First
giving
perm.
perms. Yeah. Yeah. You want a perm, Jan?
No.
You sure?
So they cook your hair.
I think today they'd have to convict you first.
Wow.
There's a gauge back here to tell just how many amps you're charging this lady's hair up with. Janet can't get enough of this curling iron machine.
It's a perm machine.
Yeah. Yeah. You sit in that thing and hook those things up to you, it'll do permanent damage.
Yeah.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fix your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on the air.